Yo, welcome back, scumbags. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. We're gonna jump straight into it like usual. I'm hoping what little tweaks and what have you I've done in the stream aren't gonna cause us any issue. Hopefully not. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it. No waffling, no blah blah. We've got plenty to do and little time to do it. Seeing as I didn't play yesterday, we've got a compound wall to put up. We've got walls to. We've got the whole base to upgrade to at least wood, and then get as much of it as we can to metal. After that, so we've got plenty to do. Plenty. Let's see. Let me just double check something. That's on. Okay, good. That's all I needed to know. Right. I think we'll get started with putting up the compound wall. We'll start with putting up the compound wall. And need that. Don't need that. Let's put this crap away, shall we? I do need to eventually go over to the abandoned bunker, not only for metal but to check when it's open. I think we're going to do that at night. I did put the meat back in here. Okay, good. And it's doing an okay job. It definitely hasn't deteriorated as much as it would do normally. It's not as slow as I'd like it, but I mean, it is what it is. Right, we're going to need to get started on this front section. I want to put the front door in. I want to have the right side of this door land in a place where we can just bring the wall straight down. And I don't want it to be too far away, because we only actually need to be a meter away from the wall according to Luth's rules. And then each subsequent wall needs to be 2 meters apart from one another. And I don't want to have the first wall be too far along this way to limit how many more layers of it I can put over here. I mean, more so that's going to be dictated by how far along this way I can get out here. Right, let's grab ourselves a door, shall we? I do need to get this lined up. Yeah, that's straight according to that. And we keep it on the... That do? I'm not liking just how off the terrain is on that side. Like how much of a difference there is in elevation. We're here. We're going to roll with it. And we are going to need things like nails for this part. Okay. I don't like that gap. I haven't noticed that before. I was wondering for a minute there. I was like, is that seriously all the nails that we have? I mean, we did make the workbench, so we can make more nails. We just got to go and get metal for it. We're going to need that in here as well. We might as well just leave that there. And I think I'm going to get the chainsaw out. Where'd the chainsaw go? There it is. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. And then we don't have to go to the gas station just yet. Come on, mate. Start it already, would you please? Right, that's the door. Placement at least. Let's chuck a door in the door frame. I knew I should have just chopped up the other one as well. Right. And what I would normally do, which is probably what we're going to do here as well. Oh, it only clips on the ends now. Okay. Come on, play nice. Don't get all laggy. What I would normally do is build 5-meter sections. If the fucking thing would actually clip to 5 meters, please. God, this is so annoying. Why are you doing this now? There we go. I do 2 5-meter sections and then put another door. And that's the airlock. And then we build the wall itself in 5-meter sections. We're going to have a lot of room inside the compound away from the wall. I do need a little bit of room to maneuver around here, to be honest, because given where the placement of the door is, if we want to get in the base, we have to turn here and then get in. I can't be asked about planes because I don't like them. So we're not going to bother with needing one of the hangar doors. What does 5 meters this way look like? Actually, that's pretty good. We don't do 5, but we do like 2. We do the bare minimum of, according to Luth's rules, of 2 meters. Then we could probably get at least 2 more rows of compound wall. Something like that would attach there. Oh, at least 2 meters. At least 2. That's 2. At least 2, maybe even 3. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and then another question is, I'm not gonna ever want a rager. Yeah, we're still gonna need 2 5-meter sections before we put another door, though. That's the thing. Right. What do we need for you? It's just lots of planks and sticks. Right. Well, We're only an hour away from a restart. If I remember correctly, it happens not on the hour, but on the half hour here. And it's 6:30. If I remember correctly, one happens at 7:30, so we've got an hour. I don't want to get too heavy into getting all sorts of materials on the ground because they're just going to disappear. But for the walls, it is just planks and sticks. All right, then we'll get the chainsaw started. We'll chop up what we have, and then we'll go and get some sticks as well. I do still have the MVGs. I do. Okay, good. We don't really need them yet. We'll wait. Don't want to waste the battery. Not really looking forward to having to go to the gas station to get fuel. Given the weight of a log, I totally think you should get, and given the weight of a plank after cutting it up, and that was it, that's all she wrote. 42% fuel. Seriously? That really didn't last very long at all. Hey Dab, welcome mate. All good, all good. How you doing mate? Welcome back. Alright, let's let him catch his breath, shall we? How much battery do we have? Because it's already starting to flicker. An hour. Oh, that's not a lot. Alright. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Just getting our SCUM on. Getting prepared. Hey, it's Mr. Philly Trainer. How you doing, mate? All rested up after the adventurous weekend? Yeah, there's so much shit on the ground, I can't see the sticks. Hey, Tyro. No, I can imagine. I can imagine. We do like our parties to be very heavily lubricated with high proof alcohols here in Eastern Europe, so I know exactly what you mean, mate. When are we going to get to see some pictures, or have you already put some stuff up on your Discord? 'Cause I haven't stopped by to take a look lately, but I definitely will if there's anything there. For those that don't know what I'm on about, Mr. Trainer was at the SCUM launch event party thing that they held in Croatia over the weekend. Oh, you were a good boy. Okay. I'm sure the rest of the guys weren't. Man, I remember back when I used to drink a lot more. I had a girlfriend from Romania, just across the border, like the area of Romania that actually used to be Hungary years ago. And they're really like hospitality there is amazing. Like they'll give you your shirt off their back and their last slice of bread. And they always have copious amounts of, you know, whatever local moonshine there is. And her dad made his own. Every time I'd go there, it would be we'd arrive probably, I don't know, sometime in the early afternoon, and within a couple of hours I'd just be absolutely lit up. Free bar. That sounds nice. Free is a word that I like. When it's accompanied with the word alcohol, then it's even better. I think we're just going to have to make do with the axe chopping up logs. I mean, we cut what, 5 or 6, maybe like, or 6 or 7, I can't remember now, logs with the chainsaw, and it was empty from 42%. With the amount of logs we're going to have to cut, I'd probably go through a couple of gas cans of gas, just topping it up every 5-10 minutes. I don't have a gas can. I can't really be asked to go and look for one right now. We're most certainly not going all the way to the trader to buy one. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get on with it with the axe. My best mate, he makes all sorts of distilled stuff. Hey Yos, evening mate. How you doing? Hey, Mr. T. Baggins. So we just need more sticks. Right, let's go chop some wood, shall we? I want to at least get one layer of the walls up. Upgrading it to tier 2 would be lovely, but I kind of doubt I'm going to have the time for that, to be honest. It's going to take long enough doing this solo just to get the just to get it up all the way around, and then work on upgrading the base from twig to wood. Okie dokie, mate. Oh, that'd be glorious. It'd be lovely if it's... Well, I say it would be lovely if it started raining. The only problem with the rain is then afterwards for a day or two it's like humid and sticky as fuck. If it just cooled down, it would be nice. Thankfully, it's not so hot yet that even during the night it doesn't cool down all that much. Like, it does get nice, and it's not chilly, but it gets cool. So I just open up the doors and windows and get to cool the place down a bit. We're going to need to make some more food again soon, aren't we? Because we're hungry. Speaking of which, let's have a little bite to eat. Eat to bite. Oh, a nice little cooling phase would be nice if it came along. I wouldn't mind that one bit. It's just annoying, you know. It goes from there's like 0 seasons anymore. We went from me needing to put that it was so chilly at night that I needed to put the heating on, to the next week sweating my tits off. There's like no in between. It's like there's no spring and autumn anymore. It'll be baking hot all the way up until the point where it isn't, and then within a space of 3 weeks it'll be fucking snowing already. It's fucking ludicrous. 38 over there. Jesus Christ, that's fucking hot. That's hot for that area of Europe. That's fucked. You can go in the lake. Oh, I can imagine, mate. Yeah, that's not a good time. Well, I hope she's all right. Really? One plank. We're missing one plank. Right, we'll cut all of these up. That's the main thing. As long as she's going to be all right. And we've got deer in the area. I'm not going to bother going hunting now. We've still got the majority of one and another full boar carcass from the other day. We're not going to need much meat for a while. And it's really good to know that we've got that much wildlife in the area. Even if we don't come across NPCs for meat, we can get plenty of animals. I'm not too happy about that. Where does it split? It's good there. What if we place another one on the end here? Yeah, that'll do. We'll have to go with 4. We just need to remember we have to put a 4-meter section in that side as well so it lines up at the end. We have to keep track of all the other smaller sections so we don't end up being off at the end. And for the new scumbags of you out there, the reason I'm building the way that I am is the sections of wall get their HP based on how big they are. So the smaller the length of it, the less HP it has, and that scales all the way through. Yeah, and past 5 meters, there isn't really much return. There's no point in going with a length past 5 meters. You do little 5-meter sections, and you get a nice high HP out of it, because proportionally speaking, it doesn't make it any stronger going past 5 meters. Between 5 and 10, it's more or less the same. And past 5 meters, you need more materials, because like you make a section of wall that's 1 meter long, and it's going to need that many materials, and it more or less scales. Yeah. It more or less scales that each meter of fence, yeah, needs that many materials, because that's a 4-meter fence and it needs 16 and 16. That's 4 and 4. 4 times 4 is 16, and it scales that way until 5. But then past 5 to 10, it scales differently. You're not saving on materials by making longer sections. And you're not making it any stronger either. Right, we need to go and chop more trees again. I'll turn the flag zone on. We can see where we're going. And 5 meters is a nice solid unit of measurement. The double door opening is 5 meters wide as well, so it's easy to calculate with. This is more than 2 meters, isn't it? Yeah. Well, actually, no. Only needs to be 1 from the base, doesn't it? 1 meter away from the base, and then the subsequent walls need to be 2 meters away from one another. Well, I did hold shift when I placed that, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, I did. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20. 4, 8, 12, and 1. Yeah, and then we might as well put that there as well. We need you. Let's go and get another one. Old habits die hard. I always leave the box on one side of the tree and then go around to the other side of the tree to chop it down, because in the past all the logs would fall in the direction that you're looking when you're chopping it, but now they just all drop around you, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Man, I was so happy with the recordings of yesterday that I made that Horizon video from. Before I changed up all of my settings and everything, I'm recording to MKV because it's the safest type of container in case, you know, you have an interruption in the recording or whatever. You don't lose everything that's been recorded up until that point. And I was using, I think it was HEVC for the recording. And I can't. Well, was the recording H.264? It doesn't really matter, one or the other. The main point is that I used DaVinci Resolve to edit, and whenever I dragged those MKVs into DaVinci, even though I've got the appropriate codec thing installed, like straight from the Windows Store, an official like HEVC codec. Even though I had that installed, I dragged the file in, and all I could see was the audio, and it would just say media offline for the video. So I always had to convert it to MP4, H.264 MP4 with Handbrake. And now I've changed to recording because I've found better settings, because I've changed to recording still with the MKV container, but with the AV1 preset. I can just drag everything into Vinci and not have to fucking convert anything anymore, which saves me hours. Like, because I've got it set to break the recordings up into like little 15-minute sections, because otherwise the file size just gets horrendous. But each one would take like a good 20, 25, 30 minutes to convert to the format that I needed. Now I don't have to do that anymore. So I can say, when I'm editing a video, I can save myself hours of not having to convert anything anymore. It's fucking glorious. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times myself. That's annoying, that shit is. Hey, Frana. Well, thank you very much, mate. Thanks, Robert. Thank you for the sub, and thank you for the kind words and stopping by when you do. What did I come in for? Oh, to cook. All right, let's grab that from the fridge. We'll cut that up for firewood. Thank you very much, mate. It's much appreciated. It's always nice to hear, believe me. It's it can get a bit lonely sometimes. All the kind words are very much appreciated, and it helps fuel things along. Really? Only one bit of meat from that? We might have to go and kill some animals if this is the kind of return on meat we're getting from these things. Stationed? You make it sound like I'm in the army or something. I live in Hungary. Have done for the vast majority of my life now, thankfully. Right, we'll let that cook. And we'll carry on. Yep, indeed. I've lived here and there over the years. Spent nearly 3 years in Holland, and it's all right, mate. I got the gist. Spent nearly 3 years in Holland, 2 years in Africa, a little bit here and there, everywhere, throughout Europe. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours drive from where I am. It's been a while since I've been to Vienna, though. Last time we went with the family, we went to... I don't remember the name of the place. It's like a bit... It's a zoo, but very different. There's like an aquarium and a terrarium and like an open air area where there are like monkeys and everything. And it's all inside, from the outside, what looks like just a normal multi-story like apartment complex building. And they've got a fucking huge turtle in there that's the size of a fucking small car. And you go in and there's this like floor to ceiling wall of glass that's probably like 7-8 meters tall. God knows how thick to hold all that water back. And then you see this huge fucking turtle swimming around in there. It probably takes up like 3 or 4 floors of the internal of that building, but they've opened that all up where this huge wall of glass is. Really fucking cool. Oh, that's ready. House of the Sea, okay, yeah. Then you know which one I'm talking about. It's really fucking cool. I like those kinds of places. Like they've got an interesting terrarium here. Probably, I don't know, about half hour, 45 minutes drive from where I am. And they've got all sorts. Like a huge tank that's got sharks in it, among other things. With like the glass tunnels going through it where you can see them swimming around you and everything. It's a really cool place to just go and chill and walk around and take it all in. Yeah, I can imagine they'd probably have to use explosives. And given it, if it's a bunker, there would probably be a lot of explosives, and then that would do too much damage to the surrounding area. All right, that was a 4-meter section. Now we get a 5-meter section. Is that? That's all in one piece. Lovely jubbly. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20. I'll do. Yeah, I know. I noticed that. Yeah, I forgot that. Not something I'm really into. I don't have a particularly good... I don't have a particularly good time with heights. Seeing as it's night time and we have the potential of that abandoned bunker being open, we should probably take a little time off from this when we're done with these logs. Don't want to let these go to waste. Go and check it out, even if it's not open. We can grab some metal while we're there, because we do need some. 5, there we go. And then we'll be okay putting one more, and then we can go that way. This is going a little faster than I expected. Guess we might as well chop the last bit of human meat up as well. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have a problem with meat. We heard a deer earlier. What, no more than 10 minutes ago. Now I'm hearing another boar. And they usually come in packs of 2 or 3 now. With this much wildlife in the area, we're definitely not going to be going hungry. Oh, and we are hungry. I think I'm going to turn that silly lens flare down. This isn't a Michael Bay movie. We don't need that much lens flare. Much better. Yeah, that battery's going to be dead any minute now. And we weren't paying attention to our rare gloves either. We've only got 48 minutes left on this battery. Do we have any other batteries? Well, you got some at least, eh? Cool things down a little. We have all of one really shitty cell phone battery. Great. That's just metal. That's our meat. Yeah, that's it. We don't have anything else. Well, whatever happens, we might as well grab it. It's got nothing in it. Ready already, is it? That was quick. Yeah, we'll make that go around. Could have sworn we used to get at least 2 bits of meat from the legs previously, and more from the more than we did get from the torso parts for the animals at least. Oh, and we're up to medium awareness. That's nice. Wait, what item got destroyed? Oh, my rag gloves. Okay. Let's make a fresh pair, shall we? Oh, okay. Thank you very much for telling me. Can't be bothered to keep on top of like normal gloves when building. You go through them so quickly. Don't want to waste decent gloves. How is this hole getting bigger and bigger? Why is that log missing? There's an entire log missing, or there's something's just not rendering right. It was just a little gap earlier. Now I can proper fucking see in. I'm going to relog to take a look at that. Well, what's going on there? That's new. I've never noticed any shit like that before. Excuse me. And now it's back again. Okay, it's just some silly rendering bug. What is your major malfunction? There's something weird here. Look at the way it's showing it with all the pillars. What is going on? Well, that's a waste of fucking wood. Bloody marvellous. It is indeed, isn't it? Four, 8, 12, 16. All right. Doesn't seem to like you logging out. When you've got blueprints down and you log out and you come back to them, they seem to be weird. Haven't had that kind of bug for fucking years. We'll use up what we've got here wood-wise. We've got another 5-meter wall to go straight, and then we turn the corner. We'll see what we can get done, and then we'll go and nip over to the abandoned bunker to check the timing on it and possibly go inside. I had myself a nice simple sandwich, ham and cheese sandwich. I had steak yesterday and I had steak the day before. And I'm feeling amazing. I just, one, I can't be asked to cook every day. I'm a bit of a lazy cunt. And in the summer, I don't even really have much of an appetite to speak of. Like literally that sandwich that I had is probably going to be the only thing I'll eat all day. Just can't be asked. And that kunai is fucked as well. Into the lake you go. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20. Okay. Nice fresh salted butter. Sliced chowder. Little bit of laughing cow on there as well. Mayonnaise. I would have been a good Dutchman. I love cheese. I love mayonnaise. I love the cafeteria. Hey, hi Def. Morning, welcome back, mate. Right, is that straight? It is indeed. Okay, good. All right, let's take this inside. Might as well chuck this in there as well. We're not going to need it. I can definitely appreciate a good bowl of earthen soup as well. Right, we'll chop these logs up. That was pretty quick. If I do say so myself, less than an hour to get all of that done. Solo? It's not bad. Yeah, I know, of course, a good Frikandel Special is always going to be king. The only thing better than Frikandel Special is 2 Frikandel Special. Cafeteria where, like, when I was living in Holland, on Fridays, we'd order in. So, like, it would be like just a communal thing. Everyone would order in from the cafeteria, and then we'd sit and eat together. And the cafeteria we ordered from did 2 frikandel special and fries, and they called it katamara. So it's just like a whole bunch of fries with the same onions and sauce that you'd normally put on the frikandel special, and then 2 frikandel special on the top of it, covered with even more sauce. It's fucking glorious. All right, let's quickly sharpen this up before I forget. And we'll fuck it up. One thing I don't see a lot of in Hungary, at least, I don't know what it's like in the rest of Eastern Europe. I don't see a lot of pao, like bapao, like from like Thai and other Asian cuisines. I used to fucking love a good bapao, and I can't fucking get it anywhere here. Right. Oh, I know. I know. We don't really need any of that. I'll leave that there. That's a replacement battery, a little bit of extra food. Oh, there's all sorts of different types. It's lovely. All right, we'll leave that there. What have we got in the way of screwdrivers? What's that? 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10. Well, it's better than nothing. If the place is actually open, then we're not going to need to hack in anyway. Is that it? That's it. Oh, we don't have suppressors. We don't have bow suppressors on the bow. I don't have thread. Right, we'll go anyway. We'll see just how much noise we make. Before I do, I am going to need to excuse myself for a moment. Because nature calls. We don't want that cover sneaking up on us when we're in the abandoned bunker. Back in a sec. All right, that's that. Let's get a move on, shall we? What time is it? Nearly 2 a.m. Hey, Mike. Welcome, mate. Sorry, I missed that. Double click the box. It follows. Well, I'm not quite catching on. Did I miss something? Not yet, I don't believe, but he's here. He can let us know what's up. I read your post the other day that the ISP guys are coming out to do their thing. Hopefully you'll be up and running soon, no? Got my eye open for batteries. Block. Block, 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 block. Yes, please, sweetheart. And we just need a fucking magazine for it. It is 19 rounds. We could definitely use that in an improvised rifle. Which I should probably still be rocking. In all honesty. Oh, another lock. Yes, please. We need that. And some decent gloves. Instead of the rags. I'll have that. Okay, that's just a puppet. What, like the wooden chest or the metal box? I can double click it and it'll follow me around inside the flag zone. That's pretty fucking kick-ass. Yeah, it's open. It's only going to be open for another couple of hours. If I'm going to go in and do it, I need to do it now. No, my internet is full on gone. We had a little bit of an internet snafu there. Sorry about that, guys. I dropped out for a moment. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to work any outside of the flag zone. If you want to move it, if you want to move a chest outside of the flag zone, you have to pick it up. I guess they just made it a feature inside of the flag zone so people don't have to drag things around. All right, we'll load up on metal and then take this and the other goodies that we collected back to base. Don't want to get too heavy though. Okay, we're still fine. And then we'll go in and run this. I don't like that we don't have bow suppressors, but we're just going to have to put up with it. Where are you, sweetheart? Oh, there you are. Right, back to base. Drop all this shit off and then go and run this bunker. I wonder how long it's going to take someone to complain about how close I live to the bunker. There's technically no build zone. And we're not we don't exactly have line of sight, being that we're all the way on the other side of the lake. %. Yeah. It's the little bits and bobs that you lose that kind of annoys me whenever I lose my gear. You know, it's shit to not have your tack vest and all that kind of stuff as well, but I mean, it's relatively simple to buy that kind of stuff. It's more the stuff that you don't come across as often, and or you can't buy it, like just something that's nice and simple like batteries. I had a really nice 10 out of 10 battery in my other set of NVGs that we lost. We haven't found any decent replacements yet. I'll hold on to that food. Don't need you. Take that for rags. Well, we've got more 45s than we do 9mm, so I think we'll leave the M9 here. And we'll take the block with us only. Oh, we've got a bushman as well, do we? All right, that's nice. And we need to poo and pee. Oh, we just need to pee. 47% we can't poo yet. Well, let's pee in the corner. I'll be interested to see what the sound level activation bollocks doodah is like with this compound bow without suppressors on it. Hopefully we come across thread quickly and we can make some. We don't have thread anywhere, do we? I'm not just like missing it. That's sewing kit. No, I'm not blind. Okay. And it is only thread that we can use, isn't it? Yeah. Marvellous. Right. Let's do this bunker, shall we? As long as we keep our shots at a minimum, it'll be all right. It's more killing the razors that I'm worried about. If we don't make our first shot and we've got to follow up with like 2, 3, 4 shots on the razor, if I don't hit them in the right spot at the right time, yeah, firing so many shots in quick succession is what's going to be the problem. If we fire just the odd shot here and there, if we're looking at headshots and back shots, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, but it's when we're forced to make a number of follow-up shots that's gonna get us. Oh no, mate. I wasn't playing yesterday. We played some Horizon, so I basically did nothing as far as the base is concerned. I'll spend the rest of today finishing off the depending on how this goes, finishing off the compound wall. I'm hoping this first raid weekend goes a little easier, because hopefully people are more concentrated on getting their own bases together. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I do like how much lighter it is in the bunkers now. Like how much brighter it is. I'm not hearing puppets. On the inside. Normally when you come down freshly, you'd hear puppets. I'm gonna hold. Hey, Mr. Dream, welcome, mate. Thanks for stopping by and liking the stream. Much appreciated. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. And yourself? Yeah, yeah. It does work. It does stabilize you. It's more about how long you can hold. The stabilizer itself doesn't really do much for arrow drop, Yos. It's more about how long you can hold the bow without it starting to shake, and how much it shakes in general. Like if I take the stabilizer off right now, you see how much side to side play movement there is? Like the way that back reticle and the front thing is shaking all over the place. Now if I put that on, that movement is minimized, and I'll be able to hold the bow in that position for longer than before. Your arrow drop is more related to the poundage of the bow. I am hearing puppets inside now, but yeah, basically. I'm going to give it until I smoke this. I hear the odd footstep here and there. Okay, cool. It's always nice to play the real thing in, well, I say the real thing, like play IRL and not just in front of the monitor. Get some socializing on. Not 100%. I'm not 100% if there's no people inside. Good on you, mate. We're not having the activation noises go up and down. None of the background activation noises started up yet, so and definitely no vent clattering. The fact that there's no puppets inside could just mean that someone's been relatively recently and we just missed one another, and that cooldown hasn't expired for them to respawn yet. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not really big into like into cards of any kind, to be honest, but I see lot of it show up on my YouTube shorts. I know those, I mean, my friends were really big into collecting football, or as you guys would call it, soccer cards here when we were kids, and they're a pretty good investment as well, depending on what you've got. I know what you mean. Right, let's give it a go, shall we? Gate isn't open. There isn't much in the way of bodies around. You gonna give me a card? No. Alright, let's close this. Just the bow on its own seems to be rather okay. I would have expected that the background noise stuff to fluctuate a lot more if it was still like it used to be. We'll definitely go clear out the F corridor first and check that depository. Or should we just go straight to the Brenner Armory and get that out of the way? We've still got 20 kilos of weight. We've only got 400 fuse. Now we'll clear out. We'll clear out the F corridor. And then we'll go and do the depository at the end of that, in the hopes that we get some better fuses. And if we do, we'll go straight to Brenner. There's a 600. Some food. I think that puppet's on the G corridor. Yeah, those puppets that we woke up are in the G corridor. There might still be one in the bathroom that's next to us. We could do with at least an 800 fuse. And I think we're still going to go into this depository first. Oh, yes, please. There's the 800. Okay, we don't need to go into that depository anymore. We'll go straight to Brenner. Get that out of the way, use up our screwdrivers and see what we can get in the way of guns. Just hope my picking holds together and it's not as shit as it was the other day. Some thread would be nice. Just saying. So what I meant about follow-up shots. I need to heal. I haven't had one that bad in quite some time. All right, we need to get some of that garlic into us as well. Now, 600 fuse is basically wasted. What time is it? Yeah, I need to be inside. Place is going to close up and then I'll be fucked. Oh, hello. Why are you open? I'll take it. I ain't complaining. Right, how much time have we got left on this fuse? Probably barely anything. Yeah, we'll turn that off while we heal up. Yeah, we'll be alright soon. Little touch and go, but it's alright. Probably should have just come with like an improvised bow or something. We do have a fairly fast draw on that compound bow, considering, but it's no advanced archery yet. The draw will get quicker and quicker as time goes on, but we're not quite there yet. And those antibiotics came at just the right time, because the garlic has already worn off. Well, now that we know that the puppet situation is clear, that should be enough for us to get in. Yeah, no, I've noticed it happens quite a lot. That those depository doors and the little security room that's directly opposite the blast door as you first come in, that door they like to open a lot sometimes. And hey mate. Might as well repair that while we're at it. Come on, hurry up and go into fucking recovery. It's all the arrows I'm pissed about. Once that I'm going to go back to the F corridor and see if there's anything left on the floor. So I think we did kill one of them, didn't we? And then even if the body isn't there, the arrows should still be there on the floor. We fired a shitload of arrows at that cunt. That have now just gone poof with him wherever he disappears to. They were still right there. Thought as much. Well, we got some of our arrows back at least. Not all of them, but some of them. I'll take fingerless for now. Yeah, that'll be enough to get out. Where are we weight-wise? We're all right. Sit down, bitch. I'm searching all of these in hopes of coming up with a fucking magazine for that block. Ça va, Shani? Jó estét. Jó estét, jó estét. He didn't even jump. He was just there. Oh, I've got a C3 and I need to take care of this. The compound boat is mainly what's holding me back now. Where the fuck did you come from? Holy fucking shit. We're not healing all of that quickly enough. Where did that guy fucking pop out of existence into? No, we're gonna need to sector, otherwise I'm never gonna be able to get back here for my stuff. Just look, listen to what's going on outside. Oh, really? I guess they must have made them a little bit more intelligent then. But that puppet was just uncalled for. He literally phased through the wall. You know what? We may well be fucked as far as gear goes. We're not going to get back here in time for it to be morning, and I don't have more screwdrivers at home. And we close the doors behind us, of course. Mind you, although it does say sunset is 4 AM here, or sunrise is 4 AM, the last time we came in, the doors only closed for morning at 6:30. So if we're lucky, we should be able to glide slash, like skydive slash glide a significant part of that distance. Come on, do you want to hurry up? There we go. We'll open early. The wind isn't playing ball. I'm getting pushed back. Well, we're not far. Yeah, it's pushing me away. The wind's coming from the east. It's 5 AM. Or am I just remembering the info that was on the meat grinder page? Because I seem to remember that sunrise was 4 AM, but is that the same here? Live, die, repeat. Sunrise 6. Okay, so we've got an in-game hour to get back to the bunker. And we're right here. We're like a 2-minute run away. Now, the vast majority of my problems there I caused for myself by using that silly compound bow. Seeing as our draw still isn't as fast as it can be. I'm doing myself a disservice. We need to just make a... Speaking of which... Now, we'll do that after. We need to make ourselves just a simple improvised bow. We can draw that so much quicker, and at these distances it doesn't really... We're inside, wind isn't going to be a factor. Now, however much I like the compound bow, I must admit it does have its drawbacks in certain situations until you really get your skill up. Once you've got your skill up, it's not as fast as drawing a recurve. It never has been. It never has been. But it does get pretty fast. But we've only got medium archery, so... Yeah, I caught one of his streams a little while ago where he did die on a tree landing. It seems to be happening to him rather frequently then. Honestly, it's a good thing it happened to us as early as it did. If it was any later in the morning, we wouldn't be able to get back in this easily now. Well, we wouldn't be able to get back in at all because I took all my screwdrivers with me and I wouldn't even be able to hack the door open. Would you kindly fuck off? Yeah, of course. Where's the white shirt? I want to just put the white shirt back on. Instead of the green one. Well, the white shirt seems to have disappeared. How are we doing on time? Yeah, not too great. Oh, you know what though? Oh, for Christ's sake. We can definitely cut these up for rags. And that, come to think of it. It's a little annoying that something as simple as cutting clothes up for rags also makes fucking noise. We're still healing up anyway. Right, we've still got a 600 and 800. Question is, do I want to take the time to go out quickly? We've got a half an hour in-game. Oh, hello. I'm over here, sweetheart, not over there. Do we want to take the time to go outside and make ourselves an improvised bow? I think I will. Before morning comes around and doors slam shut on us. Compound bow's just causing us too many issues. And we're still waiting for these to heal anyway. Really? Come on, give me another bush. Oh, for Christ's sake. We're cutting it close. fucking NPCs in an abandoned bunker. You fucking shitting me. I had no idea the fuckers could spawn in there. Come up to the front. That's right, you go for the fucking NPCs, mate. They're still it. They're still in there. Go on, go and fucking take care of the NPC. Oh. This is one fucking insane abandoned bunker run, mate. This one had a pistol. Please drop something good. We got some thread. We can make bow suppressors at least. I need to kill these fuckers and get in because these doors are going to close any minute. Did we actually hit him? We actually hit him, didn't we? Alright, let's go in and kill this cunt. How many of them are there? We're going to run out of arrows at this rate. I don't know now if that was a new one or a one from below. I think that was a new one. There's going to be 3 now. This place keeps getting wilder and wilder. We are going to need to wait for another blue key card, though. I'm not going in with that much time, or that little time, should I say. We've got plenty to check out up here anyway, because we've got to re-clear the place. Don't know if I really want that shotgun. Well, we can sell it, but right now it's doing more just to weigh me down, taking up space of something that would actually be worth our time. Oh, we've got the shirt on. Oh, okay. I was looking for a t-shirt. I just realized now, looking at that, it says shirt, but it's got the icon of a sweatshirt. And that threw me off. Yeah, the cell phone battery's got more in it, but what's that? 0.1, 0.2, 0.2. Alright, we'll use the 0.2 ones. We'll bide our time up here until this fucking thing expires. Hey Craig, evening mate. Have those bodies gone yet? We can't chop them. And these have disappeared. Yeah, alright, never mind. It just occurred to me if we chopped at least one of those bodies, we could get some bone needles and I could have made the suppressors for the bow. Now that we've got the thread, because we only need 5 thread for each one. It's got 11, it's perfect. Alright, let's see if we can find a puppet. Oh, hello, this is open. Okay, coolio. I'll have a look at that later. The old Game Pyres Croatia trip. On your Discord, yeah? Right, I'm not opening these up. Do you want to turn around, mate? Missed my opportunity there. Oh, another screwdriver. Don't mind if I do. No puppets. Was there a helmet I saw? Yeah, 2 even. Yeah, let's swap that out. The one we've got on is pretty shit already.